Our forces have finally gone on the offensive in the Verdun sector. One of the main objectives of this offensive is to capture a Fort Douaumont. Hundreds of guns opened up on the day of the offensive. Super heavy 400mm railway guns also pounded the fort. The Germans' position there looks untenable, and it is possible that our troops may be able to advance and secure that fort today. In other news, my time at the front lines has gone very well. So well, in fact, that the news of my exploits are starting to reach the higher ups. There are mumblings that some of the brass wants to send me back behind the lines for at least a few months to talk to some new recruits and teach them what I have learned before they are sent up to the skies of Verdun or Passchendaele. I was assured this would only be a few month-long venture. Personally, I want to be back over the front as quickly as possible to aid in pushing the invaders back. The timing of all of this works out though, as combat sorties slowed down rather dramatically during the winter months. Regardless of all of this, I will be going up today, and will be leading a flight of 4 Newport 17s, the most I have led into the skies to date. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Flying Circus as we take to the skies in our trusty Newport 17. I am leading a flight of 4 Newports over the front. We are flying over Verdun, heading towards Grincy and patrolling in German airspace. That being said, off to my left, I am picking up some anti-aircraft fire. We are well behind our lines. Let's move and investigate it. Looking high up there. Probably... oh... I'm seeing the AAA. I'm not seeing what they are shooting at though, unfortunately. They're firing at all varying altitudes. It's hard to pick out. Knowing my luck, my wings obstructing the aircraft here. They actually are kind of right over the front. Okay, we will move and continue our climb. What's our current altitude? We are nearing 1 kilometer up. Is that it? No. Anti-air. Right over that fort. There's a pair or a trio of forts out there. Oh man. This is difficult. Let's lean out our mixture, make sure we are getting the best performance here we can. Good. The anti-aircraft fire is starting to dissipate just a little bit. Let's bring the nose up. Still no eyes. Oh, wait a second. I got him. Right off to 11 o'clock high. Okay. Jeez, the anti-aircraft gunners had me looking in the wrong area. Their fire was not the most accurate, not even close. That's okay, we got him. Lone contact. We should be able to come up below him. Most likely is a 2-seater doing some reconnaissance over our lines. We'll pass over Verdun, engage that target, and continue on our way. Okay, this trio of Newports... they are going off to the left. I wonder if they see a different target? It is possible. I'll keep my eye on them as well. We are flying over Verdun now. I'm not seeing any other contacts out there. It looks like my flight is indeed tracking this contact, who might actually... oh no, that's just exhaust. Anti-aircraft starting to re-engage them. Not seeing anything else out there though. No balloons. No other flights of aircraft. Just us and probably this DFW. We are catching up quickly. Starting to get a good look at this contact. Those are definitely black crosses underneath the wings. Not that I had much of a doubt. Sure, the anti-aircraft gunners can see that. Okay, I see all 3 Newports. Good. Making sure no one has already gone down. That would not have been good. Well, now the chase begins. Just a slow climbing game. Let's lean out a bit. There we go. We have climbed up quite a ways. Currently hanging at 1,700 meters. I don't think that rear gunner is firing. I'm gonna move out of the way just before one of these other Newports accidentally hits me. Where are you going, buddy? That guy broke off. Okay, he's down there. Good. The contact made a sharp turn. Other Newports are moving to engage. I was looking at the map while he made this turn, so I'm working on catching up. I was checking our position. We're by those 2 lakes here. We are right about here, I'm thinking. Hard to tell. We may be right by Grincy, though. I was trying to figure out exactly where we were whenever this guy made his pretty hard turn. Maybe one of my AI compatriots will manage to get some good hits on him. Just got to get close and open up. Not seeing anything else out there. Okay, well, the chase will continue. Good news is, the Newport 17 is pretty fast. We've been catching up rather easily. It'll be even easier now that we are at altitude. We have a flight of aircraft flying below us. A bunch of pushers, 6 of them. Wow, large flight. And they are outbound by the looks of things. Understandable. Good luck. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet today. Still working on closing in. I mean, I'm wondering if this guy's even worth the fuel at this point. We still have a good amount of fuel. Our fuel's in that little tube back there, so we are doing a-okay. Let's check mixture. Yeah. Hanging out just above 16, so it doesn't look like it's going to get much better than that. Even leaned out. It is what it is. I've spotted some aircraft on the deck. Way over. Oh, it's in no man's land. Are they shooting? It looks like there's a dogfight down there. Oh my gosh, they're shooting. Okay. You know what? I'll see you later. Me and this guy are kind of maintaining altitude. We are going to break off and assist. I think I saw Newports down there. I also see... Okay, I got them way out there. They're on the deck, right over the trenches. They're exchanging fire now. And we will be diving down with a significant altitude advantage. Let's start throttling back. Okay. Definitely looks like Newports. I'm picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contacts. And something just crashed. Yep, something definitely just crashed down there. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Hopefully my wingmen are following me. Yep, they're back there. Good. And yep, there's an aircraft. It looks like a German. Big one being swarmed. And there is a Newport right on us, 6 o'clock. Come on. Couple of new ports flying right underneath. Hello, boys. All right, just one. Flying tight circles. We'll make a pass. We may be going a little too fast, though. Yeah, let's cool it a little bit before my wings rip off. Okay, the German gunner is still alive. Gun jam. And you know what? Here we go. Cleared that jam. Let's find him. Try to re-engage. There he is. Come here, buddy. Okay, hits on the tail. Lead him. Oh, wow. Look at all those holes that were just ripped. On target. Okay. I think I actually managed to snipe the pilot there. Oh, he's bailing. There was actually a patch in the official campaigns that stopped the Germans from bailing out in 1916-17. They only get their shoots in 18. I'm sure that will come over to Pat Wilson's campaign generator here soon. I'm guessing that was the observer, the rear gunner, I managed to get out. That definitely looked like a pilot snipe down there. My goodness. Well, let's look. I think that's the only aircraft out here. How's the fuel? We're starting to run low enough to where I may want to try to head on back home. Not seeing anything else out here. There's a new port. I got a couple more aircraft off to my left. Let's go investigate those guys. Check up on them. I just saw more gunfire right in front of us somewhere. It's hard to see the camouflaged aircraft against the pot-marked terrain of no man's land. They were kind of by this destroyed town here, though. There we go. Got something. Okay. We're going to be getting close to the German side of the lines, which is worrisome. For many reasons, one of which is German anti-aircraft fire. I suspect we may come under fire here. And that would be a constant threat, flying this low, just rifle fire from all the troops down there in the trenches. I'm gonna climb up a little bit. That being said, we are still pretty high. We are flying at 700 meters, going 160 some odd kilometers per hour. Only a difficult target to hit. I do not see. Okay, I got something down there. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 aircraft possibly. Venturing into the German side of the lines. I do not want to give chase too much. But if we can shoot them down, we will. Let's move and investigate. Crossing over to the German side now. We are by the 3 lakes. Let's quickly figure out where the heck we are. Oh, jeez. 3 lakes. Is this Grinty? No, it's not. Now that I'm looking at this, I have no idea where we ended up. Town. Here. We're far to the south. This is where we are. These guys are getting a little too far into the German side for my liking, especially because my own flight seemingly has gotten lost. For all I know, the aircraft that are tracking this German two-seater very well could be elements of my own flight. Okay, this is, yeah, this is futile, I think. We are going to head back. Yeah, fuel's okay, but it's not something I want to risk. We're starting to take anti-aircraft fire as well. Let's turn back, head over to Verdun, and then head on home. Am I seeing anything else out there? Nope, not really. Not really. It looks like those Newports may be turning around now as well. Hopefully they realize it's not the best idea. Well, we've made it back to our side of the lines. We're flying over Verdun now, and we are going to head back in for a landing. I did see some Newports off to my left. Yep, there he is. That's probably part of my flight who needs to catch up. And there is that large flight of pushers closing in. Looks like they're just patrolling our own airspace. I'm not sure I can see our own airfield just yet, but we should be making contact relatively soon. If anything, I need to come left just a bit because I think that is it way out there, just beyond this big forest. Well, folks, here it is, home sweet home. And unfortunately, the wind is blowing in an awkward direction once more, but that's why we have the whole field to ourselves. Just hitting that blip switch as we drop down to the deck. We'll swing around and come in for a landing. It looks like we kind of have to land the same way as we did previously, just over the buildings. And then touch down in the grass there. Should be easy enough. Slowly swinging around. Not a whole lot of activity down there today. Not a whole lot of activity over the front in general. It's been a relatively quiet. Just a couple of German two-seaters is really all we saw. Okay. Really need to start bringing the RPM down. Slowing down. But not too slow. I do have a nasty habit of getting too slow and then stalling just right above the ground. Especially in the Newport 17 here. Hopefully the rest of my squadron made it out alive. I lost contact. They went off and did their own thing, unfortunately for them. Okay, swinging around. Okay. Looking good. Okay, right about here, we'll go over the fence. Actually, come left just a little bit. There we go. Make sure we are flying right into the wind. Checking our airspeed. Okay, looking good. Hit that blip switch again. I really need to slow down. Yeah, we're coming in really fast. But once our wheels touch, there we go. 1, 2. Okay, throttle up a little bit. I can actually use my control surfaces. Dig the skid in. There we go. Alright. Lovely. Another happy landing. I'll taxi over, and I will see you all in Pat Wilson's campaign generator for the after-action report. Well, folks, here we are in Pat Wilson's campaign generator. Let's go to the mission and submit our combat report. We are going to continue with our claims. We are going to claim one single aircraft. I believe it was, in fact, a DFW. And the only other option we have is balloon. So, well, that really narrows it down. Let's submit this report and see what exactly happened. This mission. Let's start the debrief. Okay, Newport 17 crashed. DFW was brought down by me. And I was, of course, flying a Newport 17, and it looks like that was it. That's it. Debrief completed. All right. Okay, we did lose a pilot. Quillet was seriously wounded. He's not dead, though. That was my number 2. I'm not sure what happened to him. I wonder if he was hit by the rear gunner of one of the aircraft. That is very possible. Who knows? Next page. He's seriously injured. In combat with enemy forces, he will be unavailable for an extended period of time, which is fair. And then the DFW that I managed to shoot down. Colette has received this award for being wounded and finished. There we go. Wow, another exciting mission. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.